And welcome to Heritage Hall Charger Vision. You're watching Heritage Hall Charger Soccer with the Heritage Hall Charger girls versus the Western Heights Lady Jets. And I'm your host, Brian Gordon, along with Rod Rivas. Rod, it's a wet field out there right now.
It's definitely going to make it more fun today.
Yep, they're expecting some rain for the whole day, and it looks like we're going to have player introductions real quick.
Number 15, Danny Saban. Number 5, Ely Malupo. Number 7, Vanessa Lindo. Number 9, Natalia Diaz. Number 10, Liz Lozano. Number 19, Chrissy Richardson. Number 17, Allie Mix. And number 8, Carol Montoya. Number 00, Jamie Phelps. Number 2, Layla Bonazada. Number 3, Rainey Galisi. Number 5, Cameron Robinson. Number 10, Sadie Miller. Number 12, Gabby Hilton. Number 14, Madison Moore. Number 15, Rachel Moore. Number 22, Bailey Webb. Number 23, Morgan Meacham. And number 24, Lauren Smitherman. Your officials for tonight's game, Mr. Ahmad Saleh, Mr. Chris Carson, and Mr. Adam Clark. Due to technical difficulties, there will be no national anthem over the loudspeaker. Think patriotic stars.
And Rod, that was the starting lineups for both teams. The Heritage Hall featured player to watch is Bailey Miller. She's leading scorer for the Heritage Hall Chargers this season and really close to the leading scorer for career goals with Heritage Hall.
Yeah, that's great. I think she's performed really well. Just continue her performance from freshman year till now. And she's shown leadership and the ability to finish this year, and as well as helping the players out to improve on the pitch.
Yep, and the Chargers are going to rely really heavily on her for this playoff run. They're going to need goals from her, especially on a day like this when anything can happen with wet weather.
And especially with the experience that they both have playing in club outside of high school, soccer, just experience of playing in different kinds of field, wet, dry, different conditions, and that'll really help the Chargers today.
Absolutely. So Bailey, her coach says she's blazing fast speed. You can see her on the field. She'll make up some ground pretty quickly. She teams very well with Morgan Meacham in the center. Morgan's an all-star as well. Excellent finisher. She's got 105 goals, and if you're not an excellent finisher, you're not going to make 105 goals. So that's indicative of exactly how great she is. And she's only 2 away from the career goal record, which she's likely to eclipse in her playoff run in this year. So it'll be a magical year for her senior year.
It'd be great, and hopefully we can experience some of the magic today that will allow us to see that.
Absolutely. I would love to witness that in person. So girls are taking the lineup, and they're going to kick off. And real quick, we got a video for Bailey and see how she plays. Chargers are able to kind of pin the. Oh, this could be trouble.
Oh, yeah.
That's a nice shot. That's how Bailey Miller can beat you right there. And Rod, you can see by that she is an exceptional player, quality scorer, quality finisher, and they're going to need her really, really badly in this game.
That's
for sure.
right. That's right. With her experience, she can perform well under pressure. As you can see in the video, she had some long shots, some shots inside the goal, inside the box, and also she was really good on one-on-one. So she can do it all.
Absolutely. So the game got kicked off while we were watching Bailey's video. Didn't really miss anything. The Jets have the ball on the Charger end of the field. They're looking to try to organize some sort of attack, taking it into space. Lauren Smitherman's there to clear that ball out. She does a great job in the back, being able to disrupt any attack. She's got the speed that she can chase down those free balls.
And she's got the positioning on the field to do so as well. You know that she can play in the right, but she switches well towards the middle when the ball is on the right side.
And you'll be able to see her move around. So here's an opportunity. It looks like Jamie able to come out and field that very cleanly. Does a good job of being aware, and that's something we're going to really have to watch. The goalkeeper's worst enemy is rain, just because it makes the ball make some funny bounces on the ground. You lose your traction, and you need that split-second reaction often.
That's right. Also, the ball skips, and those bounces that you were talking about, it just looks like the ball just jumps farther. It takes speed after the bounce.
It makes a weird reaction sometimes. So Jamie's going to have to keep her eye on that, and hopefully the defense will just limit the number of shots that Western Heights can put on the Chargers. So it looks like a little bit of play in the middle. That'll be a Charger throw-in. So Madison Moore will take the throw-in, throw it in Morgan Meacham. Morgan's going to look for Bailey. Bailey's on. She has a break. She's got two defenders with her. Oh, she was looking to put it across. She's got two players there. Morgan's going to collect it at the box. Wanted to turn, get a shot off, but defense was able to play that ball out. Morgan's just going to shield it. Good job by Morgan of being on top of that ball. I think she wanted the ball to settle to her feet a little bit better than that. But here's Bailey on the outside. Oh, she had Cameron Robinson on the back post. A little bit too high for Cameron. Cameron tried to get her foot up and wasn't able to get it up there to get it in. So that'll end up being looks like a goal kick, possibly.
Yeah, and the good decisions by Bailey Miller there, because she didn't have an angle in either of those two opportunities. One with a defender and the other one just next to the goal line. So just good opportunities that she created there.
Yeah, absolutely. So it will be a throw-in for the Jets. The Chargers are putting some pressure on them. Here's a free ball in the box. Oh, I think that was a lucky miss by that defender, because I think Bailey was right there to challenge the defender and was able to, the ball squirted through to the goalkeeper. Ball goes into Morgan Meacham. Morgan tried to run through that ball. Cameron Robinson does a good job of challenging and staying on the ball. Now here's a through ball. That could be a challenge. Lauren Smitherman's going to go out and collect it, bring it back up, play it up to Gabby Helton. Gabby's up. She finds Bailey Miller at the top. Bailey's got Morgan and Cameron up there with her. Plays into Morgan. Morgan's in the center. She's going to put it back to post. Got a little bit away from her. Put it a little bit wide. Kind of felt like she had another dribble maybe in the box. Draw that defender in and put an easy pass to Cameron Robinson, who was unmarked at that point.
That's right. And there you see the connection with Bailey and Morgan. They play well together. I think that was just a good opportunity for us to get a through ball.
You'll
Good
find,
challenge by the Chargers.
Absolutely. You're going to find that combination happen a lot in this game, I think. So it'll be a goal kick to the Jets. Just defense clears it out. Get it into the middle. Job by Rennie DeLisi to go in there and challenge it. Now the Jets are going to look for an overball. Layla saves it, brings it back in. Madison Moore was able to get a foot on it, but put it out of bounds. So it'll be another throw into the Jets. So really, the Chargers made probably the deepest attack of the game, but the Jets are giving them a game so far. It's kind of been an even back and forth.
Yeah, it has been even. I believe that the Jets have put a lot more people in the middle. I think that the Chargers are leaving a little bit of a hole in the middle, and they're letting them play, and that's why they've been able to create some opportunities and take the ball away from us.
Yep, there's Layla chasing down that deep ball. So the the Jets are looking for those through passes on the ground, and they're able to split the defense a couple of times. Now, luckily, we have some speed on that back end that we can challenge the Jets with, but we can't let them turn on that ball as much as we have been. Good stop by Rennie. Now going to play out to the outside, and Gabby Helton was out there to challenge the ball. Deep shot collected by the keeper, Jamie Phelps. Jamie's going to bring it out to the top. So this is one of the few times that the Chargers have had early pressure. There's Morgan. She's got some speed, and she's got Bailey on the inside. Oh, she had looked up. She had Bailey
didn't see that.
on the inside. Decided to take that long shot herself. Bailey's probably going to talk to her. I think she's now realizing Bailey was there by herself.
Great flick by Cameron Robinson in the middle. Give us a really good chance there with the through ball. And I believe that our offense has a little more speed than their defense.
I think so. And we're able to catch them on their back line a little bit. So it'll be a good look. Oh, almost there. This one will come in, and Madison Moore challenged for that ball. Ends up going to Bailey Webb. Bailey was able to play it into Cameron. Cameron wanted Morgan in the center, and the Jets are just going to play that ball deep. Lauren Smitherman's going to collect it. Took a little bit too much time maybe to clear that out. Gave that wing a chance to get up on her. So it'll be a throw into the Chargers. Lauren Smitherman on the ball. Chargers are pushing on that back line. She's got deep throw. She's got Bailey in the corner. Bailey's got Morgan wide open in the center if she can get him. There's Morgan there. Oh! I don't know how that happened, but it went in.
That was a great play there. She just wanted an extra assist.
I guess so. So Morgan Meacham goes in, tries to volley the ball. The ball goes off the keeper or something like that. And
It went off Cameron.
And then comes off Cameron's head. Something happened to make it go back out. Maybe the keeper punched it out, but it ricocheted off of Cameron's head right back into the goal, and it's 1-0
Coach
Chargers.
Riley said own goal.
We'll score that maybe as an own goal, but Cameron was in the right spot, and I guess if she's going to take the pain of taking it off the face, then she gets the goal. So we are 1-0 Chargers with 8 minutes into the game itself, and the Chargers are on top. So once again, the Chargers are jumping out on top very quickly, getting it up, getting Bailey Miller involved, getting Morgan Meacham involved, and it's paying off.
That's right. I think that in terms of offense in this game, what we've seen, we have been able to create something more solid than the Jets have. They've had their chances, but I think that we have capitalized better on our passing and then the shots.
Yep, there was another opportunity. Bailey was just a bit offsides on that one. She had her back to the ref, and the ref smartly called her off. So that'll be a free kick to the Jets, just about 20 yards inside of their half of the field. Good low kick. Bailey Webb there. Morgan picks it up, plays it into Morgan Meacham. Now she's looking for Bailey Miller's run. Probably let go of it a little bit early, and the Jets are just going to clear it out to make sure nobody messes with them.
I think that was a smart play.
Well, the keeper was coming out. She didn't. I know the defender didn't know how close Bailey was, but if the keeper had talked to her a little bit, she probably could have told her she had a little bit more time.
If the keeper had come out a little faster, I think that she could have picked it up.
But it gives Chargers another opportunity down in the Jets' end. So Morgan Meacham will throw it into Bailey Webb. Bailey's going to play it right back to her. Morgan looking for the cross. Was a little bit crowded in there. Lauren puts a strong shot in. Ooh, and that just goes past back post. So the Chargers are putting some early pressure on the Jets. Got one goal from a ricochet goal by Cameron Robinson, and looks like the Chargers are going to try to stay on top of the Jets, not let up yet.
Yeah, that's right, and that's a good thought, good intention to have, good attitude to have. One goal is not enough. one thing happens and then you're just tied right back up.
Yeah, it's still too close of a game to let up.
I've seen that we're playing a lot to the middle instead of the outside as we usually have. Don't you think?
Yeah, we're controlling that middle a little bit better than I think. So they're going to try to take advantage of that. Good stop by our sweeper, number 15, which is Rachel Moore. Looks like a throw in for the Jets. So yeah, I think Bailey and Morgan are trying to play through balls a little bit better as well. Try to use the slick ground to keep the speed on the ball up. Bailey Webb does a good job of getting that. Now she's looking wide. Cameron's trying to save it. Didn't really have the opportunity to get there. Be interesting to see how well the field holds out. The field's hopefully just going to drink all this water up quickly and stay pretty firm. But
Yeah.
got this, and then we have a boys game after this as the boys take on the Lawton MacArthur Highlanders. So
It should be a good game as well.
ought to be an exciting one.
Yeah. And about the rain, I think that the field will drain with this game. It'll drain a little more. Just using it.
Here's an opportunity. Keeper messes up on picking up that ball. We talked about that earlier. You just don't know how that ball's going to react on this wet grass, and keeper misjudged it. Ball got away. Bailey was able to get to it and tried to cut a shot off in the corner, and the keeper does a good job of smothering that one and getting in the way. So that'll end up as a corner kick.
Great effort by the keeper there.
You got to watch out. Here comes that short pass again. There it goes. Bailey's in. She's looking for the angle. She's going to get up on her. Wanted it on her left foot. She's got a low shot. Comes off of a Jets defender, and Morgan's going to play it. There's a shot.
Goal.
Oh, and it's off the crossbar. Comes Layla. Layla's going to put it back across. She's got a couple of people in the center. Cameron does a good job of making sure the keeper holds on to it, though.
That's right. And those are great opportunities taken by the Chargers, recognizing that the box was really crowded, and they just took a shot from the outside.
Here's Cameron's got if she can get a foot on it. Looks like they're going to call her for a foul, possibly. So the rain's coming down a little bit harder now. The loyal fans out there with their umbrellas in the stands and are dealing with the wet so far, but it's going to get wetter, I think.
Yeah. Started out pretty slow, but once the game started, everyone came out.
And there, looks like the ball's back into play. Just missed by Gabby Helton to get that ball up, but the Jets do us a favor and are able to put it right back out. Now Gabby's got Bailey Webb in the center. She's going to play it to her. Bailey's got one coming on her. She plays it back into Morgan. Morgan's in the center. Plays it out to Gabby. Gabby tried to get it in. Then she gets tried to get a curve it in, put it a little too deep. But good thinking. You know, you can see that's that attack from the outside a little bit that we were hoping to see a little bit more of.
One of the good things about the Chargers is the versatility that they have outside, inside, passing, crossing, through balls, shooting from outside, getting one-on-ones. All those things are really good for the Chargers for this game, and we hope that they can still they can keep capitalizing on this game on that.
So mine. No. Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry. Here's an opportunity. Bailey's got a center. She's going to put it deep and off of a defender. So that'll end up being a throw in for the Chargers.
See what we can make off of this.
Throw into Morgan. Morgan's going to turn on her player. She's got baseline if she wants it. Good cross. Keeper does a good job of stepping out on that one and stopping that. She had a couple. Morgan had a couple of players in that back post if it had gone through. It's a high kick by the keeper. Bailey Webb there to challenge on that ball. Layla takes it. Good touch
Ooh.
by Layla to bring that around her back. And she's getting around. Good play up. Now she's got some space. You know she loves this left side.
Mm-hmm.
Now she's going to look for the cross. There's the cross across. And it looks like it goes corner kick.
Great positioning with the defense. We had a good chance of another cross there with who was that? Cameron in the back and Gabby.
Yep. So Morgan's going to play it short again. Nobody's really marking on Bailey. You'd think that that would be something that they would want to do early.
Mm-hmm.
And a hard shot in. Still in.
There you go.
The Jets didn't know what to do about that. And Bailey had brought it in short, taking a close-in shot from angle, and it bounced off the keeper. And who was there to put it in? I didn't even get to see.
I didn't see who put it in, but I just saw that the ball was about to go out when Bailey brought it back in.
Got a point-blank shot. And
Uh-huh.
just like that, 2-0 for the Chargers with 24-24 left in the half. So going kind of as we expected early on, the Chargers attacker is really putting a lot of pressure on the Jets, and the Jets have tried to become a little bit more defensive, but are letting the Chargers deep into their half.
Mm-hmm.
Bailey Webb did a good job of playing off of that ball. Now she's got space. She's got Cameron on the outside. Cameron's going on the left side. She's got Bailey crossing. Cameron wanted to try to get a good shot off. I think may have mishit it a little bit and went wide. But once again, the Chargers are pressing.
I think we have a lot of those chances on through balls because of the speed and the way that our midfielders can look up the field and see how we're making runs.
Well, and truthfully, the footing for the defenders right now has got to be a little bit sketchy with all this rain. It's got to be slick out there, and they're gonna be a little bit slower on their reaction to those through balls.
Right.
Oh, and that's off the post. Who's there?
Maddie Moore was there.
Morgan's in there. Ball got just a little bit away from her.
Goodness gracious.
That was inches off of making a third goal and getting another goal for Bailey Miller. So that'll be a throw-in for the Chargers, and a 2-0 deficit is difficult to come through. If the Chargers get another goal, then the Jets are going to be in a world of hurt. And the rain is coming down. And we kind of figured that it's going to look like this for a good portion of the evening because it looks like it's not going to let up. Hopefully we'll have moments of lighter rain, but it seems that we're going to have rain for the entirety of both of the girls and the boys games.
And hopefully we don't get any little, what do I call it, like just water on the field so piled up that it slows down the ball and
we can
mess up the game.
Hopefully the puddles won't form, but you know the areas where that usually gets into it is right in front of the goalkeepers, where the goalkeepers have treaded down the dirt and the grass a lot just standing there. That'll be and the riskiest place you want to have a puddle, because that's where a weird hop or a slick touch or step, and now you're in trouble. Morgan takes a far shot. Ooh, and that just goes outside as well. So
another opportunity there on one-on-one, because Morgan had pretty much beaten her defender there.
The Jets are Jet goalkeeper is getting a lot of work right now.
Seems like our goalkeeper was getting a lot of work in first.
Yeah, the Jets started off the game with a couple of deep kicks and runs on the back end against our defense. The goalkeeper had to come out and I think we just lost audio. And so, then the goalkeeper had to come out and field those, beat the attackers from them, and then ever since it's been all Chargers attack. Here's Bailey on the outside. Now she's got a couple players in the center, and that one just gets away from her. So with 20 minutes left in the first half, it's 2-0 Chargers. You are watching Heritage Hall Charger Vision. I'm Brian Gordon along with Rod Rivas. And we are watching the Charger girls varsity soccer in the first round of the 5A playoffs versus the Western Heights Lady Jets. And the Lady Jets have had a decent amount of success this season. They're 6-7 overall.
Yep.
They district, they're 4-3. They've got some wins over Lawton Mac, win over Duncan, and a win over Eisenhower. But Carl Albert, they played very, very close in a 1-0 loss, but did have the loss there, and then also had losses to Deer Creek and to Piedmont. So they did enough to get into the playoffs. Oh, Bailey's got at the top of the box. Tried to put it in. Comes off a defender. Morgan wanted to just volley that one and thought again. I think she maybe thought she was a little far out. Layla's got that ball, trying to play down to Morgan, and that touch just comes away from her. So throw in. And Jets are trying to get out of the back, having a little bit of a challenge for that. And the Jets can score goals. They've scored 33 goals this season. They've had 3 shutouts, and so they know that they can put some goals on the board. They can get back in this game. They just need to do it 1 goal at a time at this point.
And that has to we have to be aware of that and be on our toes.
Yeah.
For that possible attack that they may have. I think that our defense is strong enough, and we're fast. I think that we're faster than their forwards. So I think that we can continue to keep them at 0.
Absolutely. I think their outside mid seems to have some decent speed, but she every time they put go into attack, she's having to make up 20 yards of ground.
Mm-hmm.
And so actually now it looks like the Jets are playing 3 up top to try to get back into this game. So it'll be interesting to see how that works for them. That's going to be a challenge. If they're playing 4 in the back and 3 in the center, it's going to be difficult to work that ball out of the back. Bailey on the touchline. She's going to put it across. She's got somebody in the back post. Cameron wanted the header in the back and got too far underneath it.
Yeah, and what you were talking about, playing 4 in the back and 3 up top, whenever they have all the defenders in the back, is difficult to you can't just kick it.
Right.
Because you have defenders that are putting pressure there, so you have to have someone in the middle to be able to create some game.
And if everybody's pressed back, that creates a big space in between the defense and the ball with the ball and the forwards up top. So it looks like that was a push in the back on Bailey Miller, so that'll be against Bailey Miller. So she'll get the free kick. It looks like she's gonna go ahead and take it. Morgan's gonna default to her. She's about 10 yards outside of the goal box. I bet she just tried to put top corner on this one. Good strong kick off the top post. Great shot. Had great power. Just got up on her a little bit. So another opportunity for the Chargers. 2-0 up already, and they're putting the pressure on Western Heights. Western Heights really hadn't had the opportunity to get out of their box for the past good 10 minutes so far.
10 to 15 minutes, yeah.
And that's not going to turn out too well for them if they can't mount some sort of an attack to get back into this game.
That's right.
So while we have a second, and may just be a second with this Chargers attack, we'd like to thank 77 Energy for supporting Charger Vision program. Visit them on the web at 77nrg.com to learn more about their oil field services. And a great big thank you to Fields and Futures for supporting Charger Vision. Check them out online at fieldsandfutures.com to find out how they're empowering coaches and kids to be a success, be something bigger than themselves. Fields and Futures, igniting success, one field, one coach, one student at a time. So the Chargers going to get their own throw in. Bailey's going to drop back a little bit and try to get that ball. She probably tried to get it back to Morgan Meacham, going a little bit wide, and then the Chargers gave the Jets a little bit too much room, I think. So the Jets may have an opportunity here to put something together if they can get bodies forward, though.
Yeah. And there you see the midfielders coming up a little more. But you still see a big hole in the middle there.
Yeah, there's a lot of space in that middle if anybody can control the ball and then get a controlled pass in. Here's a through ball. Cameron can get to the ball. She's got a couple of defenders challenging her. Defender's just going to put it out of bounds, and the Chargers are going to have a deep throw or a throw in deep into the Western Heights side.
That's a good challenge by that defender there. Just using her body to get Cameron away from the ball.
Yeah, the defense seem to be doing as good a job as they can against this Charger offense. There's not a whole lot you can do when you have so many weapons that are coming in at you. They're doing a good job of trying to challenge the players in the box to try to get in between the balls. And a lot of shots that Bailey or Morgan have even had have ricocheted off of a defensive person, gone out of trouble.
And a couple of the posts too.
And off the post as well. So the post helped Western Heights out of a couple of situations. Lauren's going to have a deep throw. Cameron's right there again. And Western Heights is going to play out. And there we are talking about that. Too much space there. Ball comes off of Western Heights forward, and there's Bailey Webb just to collect it. That'll end up being a throw-in for the Chargers. I think Morgan Meacham's going to take this one. She quickly puts it in. She's got Bailey Miller in the center with Bailey's got 3 defenders on her. Bailey's going to keep fighting for it, though. Ball sneaks through, but Rennie DeLisi's able to get it back and put it into Bailey Webb. Bailey Webb puts it into Morgan. Morgan's got some space if she moves. Wanted to hit Bailey Miller on a run, but put it a little bit too far off and didn't give really Bailey a chance to get up to that ball. But you can see how they're thinking, and they expect each other. Bailey was making the right run that Morgan expected. She just didn't get there in time, and so.
Yeah, a lot of that is just knowing how the other one plays, and then the communication that is going on the field.
Yeah, when they're in sync and when they have good touches, have even power on their passes, they're hard to stop.
And then I've noticed Bailey's playing a little further back and outside.
She has been dropping back a little bit more, maybe to draw up one of her defenders, create some space like she has now. She plays back and gets that defender up high, and then the defender caught ball watching for a moment. And there goes Western Heights trying to put it in deep again. Bailey Webb collects it, trying to put it up to Morgan Meacham. Now Morgan's got the ball, and she's got her on the backside. Oh, and looks like the ref called her offside. The ref's going to go ahead and let the girls play since the keeper got hold of it. But Bailey was off. She wasn't off by much.
Yeah. I actually thought that Cameron was off and Bailey wasn't.
May have been if Cameron had just stayed where she was, then Bailey may have had the free run. There's another through ball, and again that ball skipping kind of weirdly. It seems to be hard for the players to judge how that ball's going to come off their foot and where it's going to go. So that'll end up being a throw-in again. So Morgan's going to look for Bailey up top. Bailey's got one player with her. Now she's got Bailey Webb running through. Goes into Bailey Miller. Does a good job playing back to Layla. Layla's going to find Bailey Webb in the center. Bailey's got some space. Puts it around one player. She's got some more room if she wants it. Looking for that space. Oh, this could be trouble.
Oh,
and it's in. What a beautiful touch and play by Bailey Webb. That was all her.
My goodness.
Just
great play.
Just great touch by Bailey Webb. She is excited about that one, I think.
Way to fight for the ball and not giving up. And whenever the ball got away from her a little bit, she just stuck her foot out and brought it back in.
Well, and the defender wasn't really sure how to judge it. She had just dribbled past 2 other defenders, and so the third defender played off a little bit. That ball was into no man's land a little bit. And if the defender, I must have felt like if I'd step up, she's just going to go around me too. So I must have played back and gave her way too much space at the center of the box.
That's right, but that was a beautiful, beautiful play by Bailey Webb.
So it's 3-0 Chargers, 12 minutes left in the first half, and we talked about it. You get down by 3-0, and you're in a world of hurt when it comes to playing against this Charger team. There aren't any teams that have come back from 3-0 to really put pressure on the Chargers. I think that Noble was down a couple of goals at one point and started to battle back, but they're the only ones that have been able to recover from a big deficit by the Chargers.
Yeah.
Corner kick by Morgan Meacham, this near side. She's going to look for somebody on that back post, maybe a low drive due to the rain. Does a good job of putting in that box. Ball goes straight up in the air. Now the Jets are going to try to clear it out. Don't do a great job about it. It goes back to Bailey Webb's feet. Now Bailey's got control in the center. She's going to look for somebody down the center. She's got
Oh.
four defenders, or 4 Chargers there. Oh, and there was a just wide shot by Morgan Meacham. Good communication between Morgan and Madison Moore. Madison had collected the ball. Morgan asked for it and looked for a pass back, and Morgan Meacham one touched it, and maybe had even time to take a touch and then take a shot.
Yeah, but it was a great decision by Madison Moore, just recognizing that she had some defenders right behind her. And she just laid it off into space for Morgan Meacham.
Absolutely. So 3-0 Chargers, and Chargers are still on attack. So a good game for the Chargers so far. Good offense. Great game by Bailey Miller and Morgan Meacham. They're getting heavily involved, and they're getting everybody else involved as well.
Mhm.
And the rain still comes. It seems to be coming down a little bit heavier now, too. Off of Bailey Webb. It seems to be a jet throw in there. Folks, you have, if anything out of this game, you have to appreciate this Charger Vision crew, because I'm telling you, it's coming down hard. And we've got people standing out there in the rain with their cameras. Long shot. Good job by, oh, it went over. Good job by the keeper, I was going to say, to parry
Yeah.
that over, but you couldn't tell kind of from the angle if it went over or if it went under the post.
Yeah, but it's a great shot, and keeper just had good positioning. And it was just unlucky for Bailey there.
Absolutely. But as I was saying, we got cameramen standing out in the rain, people holding umbrellas over cameramen, people slipping on the stairs, and cameras inside trying to work through a foggy window. So thank you to the Charger Vision crew for putting this on. There's a strong cross in. Ooh, and just keeper was able to get her hands on that one just in time, because Cameron Robinson's foot was right there as well. Bailey Webb did a good job of kind of getting her head on there and getting it back in. So with 8 minutes and 35 seconds, the Jets really need to figure out a response to this Charger attack.
Well, and it's difficult whenever you have that solid defense too. When when your middle is not playing in the middle.
Yeah, well, yeah, and you have to decide. I mean, you'd love to keep perfect shape on the field, keep everybody spread out in their areas, compress the center when they have the ball, and spread out when you have the ball. But when the Chargers can attack as quickly as they're attacking, you've got to drop people in. So do you drop more players into the box and try to stop this Charger attack, or do you keep people spread out and provide large holes for us to put passes through? It's a challenge for any coach.
It becomes a little bit of a gambling game there.
Absolutely. Well, and if your midfielders are working back and forth, so they're sprinting up and down the field all the time, they're not going to be able to get everywhere that they need on the field. You're going to wear them out too. You still have another half to play. So, battle on that far side of the field. Through ball tries to get past, but it looks like that'll end up being a Charger throw. And it looks like we're going to get a sub.
Kat Ecker, I believe, is coming in.
Yep, looks like Kat Eckert's going to come in for Madison Moore. So Madison's been very, very involved this game and has really done well. Imagine Kat is going to contribute as well. She's a solid player.
And she is. And also, commenting about Madison Moore, to think that this is actually her first year playing soccer. She's improved so much. And
Oh, now we have an opportunity. Bailey
Oh,
got
there
in
you
behind
go.
the defense, one-on-one with the keeper.
there you
She's
go.
getting some bit of easy
Atta girl.
pass in, and there it's Bailey Miller. She gets her goal. So 6 minutes and 43 seconds left in the first half. 4-0 Chargers off the goal, Bailey Miller.
Was it 106th goal?
For her first goal of the game, 106 of her career. So quite an impressive career. She was somebody that we highlighted, and at the very beginning of the game had a great little video of her goals, and she's just keeping it up. Deep ball to Lauren
Here we go.
Smitherman. Bailey Weber on ball. Good stop of that ball. Well to bring it down. Now she's going to look up. She's got Bailey Miller in center. She can get it to her. There's the pass.
Ooh,
Oh, Bailey asked for it and then just let the ball go on through.
great play and control of the ball there by Bailey Webb.
Absolutely. Bailey playing in her first year with this Charger team. She came to Heritage Hall last year but wasn't able to play due to regulations. This is trouble. Oh, and
Shoot
keeper
it.
does a good job of coming out. But can she stop Bailey Miller? Oh. Bailey wanted that second goal, was trying to curve it in that back post and was just unable to get it around it.
Yeah, but Bailey did come last year and wasn't able to play with the varsity, and she only played with JV. And this year she's shown lots of growth and great ability to control the middle and create opportunities for the Chargers.
She's been a great asset for these Chargers as they make their run. She really kind of came on the scene her first game against Class and SAS because a couple of our players, Bailey Miller and Morgan Meacham, and I believe Lauren Smitherman were playing basketball at the time.
Yep.
And so a lot of the effort laid on Bailey Webb's shoulders that game, and she just was spectacular. So Bailey Miller's trying to win on that far side. The Jets are having a tough time clearing out of that corner. There's Bailey Webb playing it to Morgan Meacham. Morgan does a great touch, although Bailey Miller was just on the outside. Hit a great shot in the back corner, but she was just a bit offsides on that end.
But that's great fight by the Chargers trying to get the ball from the outside and then just on that little triangle, just finding spaces to get through.
Just play really simply. And a good job by the Chargers. You're up 4-0 in the pouring rain, first half, and they're not kind of resting on this game. They're going to take it to it, see if they can get that fifth goal. So deep kick in. Comes off. It's like Gabby Helton was there to try to get. Now here's a deep ball in. Rachel Moore's going to be back there to play it out. And again, the Charger or the Jets offense really didn't put us on a whole lot of pressure. Not the speed that they're going to need in order to beat our back line.
Well, if you're going to play, the midfield is going to be so distant from the forwards, you need precise passing on that, and I think that was just too much, too deep into our territory to where the defense didn't have any problems clearing it out.
Absolutely. So a deep throw to Morgan Meacham. Morgan's just going to volley that one into the air. I think she wanted to try to put it deep to Bailey Miller again. Morgan's doing everything she can to get Bailey that second goal.
Yeah. And hopefully a third one.
And probably even a few more after that. Throw in by the Jets. 3 minutes left in the first half. Chargers are up 4-0. Just been rolling. The Jets put a little bit of pressure on the Chargers at the very beginning of the game as the Chargers were feeling out the Jets. Here's a deep throw or deep kick.
Great job on Rainy DeLisi.
Randy does a great job back there stopping that ball and just stymieing the attack, giving the Chargers a chance to get back and defend. And there's a deep ball. Good job by Jamie to collect that ball, hold on to it. Not an easy thing to do when your gloves are all wet, the ball's all wet. You've been standing there in the rain.
And you get cold, and then the gloves get wet. It's slippery. It's so hard to control that ball whenever the gloves are wet.
Absolutely. Lauren's there to play it in. Gabby tried to get it up the field, but wasn't able to get a touch on it. Here's a little bit of space. Rennie does a good job just clearing that out. Don't mess with it. Don't take any chances.
That's right.
When you play teams, you've got to figure out where you can take your risks and where you can't. And you don't want to take risks in your back defensive third, and you take all the risk you want when you're attacking.
It's better to put the ball out and just give them a chance right there. It's better to take it out and give ourselves a chance to set up back in defense.
Lauren trying to clear that ball out. Was looking to connect with Kat Eckert. Defender was able to get a foot on it and put it out. Layla takes a deep throw. Push on by Cameron Robinson. Bailey's going to challenge the defender. Now it's a foot race. Bailey's in. Keeper's way out. Oh, and Bailey came. I don't think the keeper expected Bailey expected the keeper to come out that quickly.
Yeah, that was a great job by the keeper there.
She had nothing else but to commit. All she had to do is, or all she could do was commit to that and try to challenge.
I think Bailey wanted to go either to the outside or over her once she's led to try to get the ball, but she just couldn't get a good touch on it.
Yep. So Lauren's going to put it out of danger for a second. Throw into the Jets. The Jets are putting more pressure on the Chargers all of a sudden. Maybe it's the counterattack, but maybe the girls are wearing down just a bit. Playing that long ball. Cameron's got it. Bailey's got to hold up a little bit. Oh, she needs to have a little bit more communication there. That's a wasted opportunity right there. You can't have two on the keeper and put it right at the keeper's feet. Bailey's on if she can challenge this. Oh, she was on.
I thought so too.
Unfortunate, but sometimes the referees also get the rain in their eyes, so not easy to do. So that'll end the half. 4-0 Chargers over the Western Heights Jets on a rainy, soggy Tuesday afternoon. First round of the 5A playoffs. We will break to some commercials and come back and talk about the first half.
When you walk into Fuzzy's Taco Shop, you'll know you're in the right place. With the best Baja-style menu in town, we'll have the whole family addicted. Order up. Nachos, tacos, burritos, it doesn't matter. It's like an explosion of flavor in your mouth. We know you've had a long day, and you deserve a break. So, bring the crew to one of the Fuzzy's Taco Shop locations in Norman, Oklahoma City, or Stillwater. Welcome to your new addiction. Eat me.
It's been a long time coming, but it's finally here. Right now. A new dawn for Oklahoma City professional sports. A new tradition on a proud sports landscape. Professional soccer has arrived. Are you ready?
Head on down to the Charger Corner to buy your latest in-school apparel. Ranging from t-shirts to sweatpants and even those nifty bleacher seats. You'll always find the perfect Charger gear. Not only will you show off your Charger pride, but you'll be helping improve the school in many ways, such as classroom activity funding. Come Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10 to 2. Tuesday and Thursday, 10 to 4. And don't come Saturday and Sunday, because we won't be there.
We don't just certify our pre-owned vehicles. We inspect, analyze, and recondition each one until it's nothing short of a genuine certified pre-owned Mercedes-Benz for the next new owner. Available only at your authorized Mercedes-Benz dealer. Visit today for exceptional offers.
And welcome back to Heritage Hall Charger Vision. I'm Brian Gordon along with Rod Rivas. You are watching the Heritage Hall Charger varsity girls versus the Western Heights Lady Jets, and it is 4-0 at halftime. Chargers have been on pressing on the Lady Jets for most of the game and really just haven't let up.
Yeah, that's right. I think that the Chargers have done a really good job at creating opportunities, just pressuring the middle, not letting the Lady Jets really create anything for themselves. It's just been mostly counterattacks.
It's been great possession in the center. Bailey Webb has done a great job of challenging and holding that center mid. Morgan Meacham, she gets the ball. First thing she's going to do is look up the field for Bailey Miller on a run. And she and Bailey have been able to connect on a couple of opportunities. So
that's right. We've had some opportunities there, and even from the outside. I think that Bailey has gone on the outside a little bit and put some balls in the middle for us to create opportunities.
Bailey was our Heritage Hall Charger feature player of the game. Coach says she's blazing fast. She's really taking advantage of that speed in the back line. They're really, as you said many times, their back line really doesn't have the speed to keep up with her. So if she can get past that back line on sides, and she's going in one-on-one with the keeper.
And we've seen that with the through balls that Morgan and some other players have been able to put through, and also whenever we steal a ball.
Yeah.
We had a couple opportunities where Bailey was able to steal the ball and just have a one-on-one with the keeper.
Absolutely. So Bailey has 105 career, or had 105 career goals. She got her 106th in this game in the first half. She's going to look for 107 and possibly tying the career goal record in the second half, and maybe even beating it.
Yeah, well, we hope that she does that. Hopefully we can create some opportunities for her, and then she capitalizes.
It'll be a special night for her if she can get into the record books. She's already in the record books, but that's a great honor to have the most career goals in this Heritage Hall soccer program, because the girls program has been really, really good for a long, long time.
That's right.
So the Coach Brewster's key to the games: play ahead, score early, and score often. I think that the girls have followed that very, very well.
We've done that very well. I think that's just one of our qualities overall. Good finishers up top.
Absolutely. Corners and crosses finish those chances. Don't know if any of the goals have come off of corners, but there have been a couple of crosses that we've been able to take advantage of. And watch out, because the Jets aren't paying really close attention to Bailey and Morgan on those corners, and they're able to play those short balls and just dribble into the box.
That's right. You're right on that.
Play possessed, keep possession, keep the ball in the middle. Bailey Webb's a big part of that.
That's right. She's been fighting a lot for those balls in the air, and even when we come out from the defensive end, I believe that she has done a great job at controlling the ball and doing something with it. If she's in the air, she brings it down to the ground, and she creates some opportunities to the outside, to the middle, passing and dribbling. And we even saw a really great goal by her. It was the third one, when she took the ball from the middle and just dribbled around some people and then had a shot and scored.
Absolutely. So, and that's going to be a key. It's a really wet day out there right now, folks. Rain hadn't let up from kickoff. It poured down a little bit heavier at times, and so possession is going to be the key in this game, because when you possess the ball, the other team can't do anything with it, and you can make some things happen in this wet environment.
That's right.
So we will break to go to one more commercial, and then we'll start the second half.
Spartan College of Aeronautics and Technology's flight program is designed to get you flying in your first week. You can spend less time in lectures and more time practicing what you've learned, so you could be certified in only 12 months. Also, our degree graduates are able to go for their ATP certification with reduced flight hours. Train for a career as a cargo, corporate, or airline pilot. For more information on starting an exciting new career, go to spartan.edu.
When you walk into Fuzzy's Taco Shop, you'll know you're in the right place. With the best Baja-style menu in town, we'll have the whole family addicted. Order up. Nachos, tacos, burritos, it doesn't matter. It's like an explosion of flavor in your mouth. We know you've had a long day, and you deserve a break. So, bring the crew to one of the Fuzzy's Taco Shop locations in Norman, Oklahoma City, or Stillwater. Welcome to your new addiction. Eat.
This game is brought to you by Fuzzy's Taco Shop, Texadelphia Social Grill, Energy FC Soccer, Mercedes-Benz of Oklahoma City, 77 Energy, and Spartan College.
And welcome back to Heritage Hall Charger Vision. I'm Brian Gordon along with Rod Rivas. You are watching Heritage Hall Chargers take on the Western Heights Lady Jets in the first round of the OSSA 5A soccer playoffs. And the Chargers are up 4-0 against the Jets, and we are looking to start the second half. Refs are working their way to the center of the field. The teams are starting to come in, or at least one team is starting to come in. Mm-hmm. It is a wet and soggy day out there. The Charger faithful are out with all their umbrellas.
And some without.
And a few without, some of the brave few without. The Western Heights fans have collected about 4 of them are in the stands right now. Maybe we might add a couple after the play resumes. But a good showing by the Chargers. Chargers going to look for.
That's right.
To add some more to the scoreboard.
Hey, so I was thinking, what you asked me this question once. I'm going to put you on the spot.
Okay.
If you were the coach for the Lady Jets, what would you be saying?
I would tell them that they'd have to just calm down. That this is a challenging team to be playing up against, and they've just got to take it one goal at a time. So the first task at hand is to just get on the board, score one goal, cut down some of the difference between you and the Chargers. Organize the defense or organize the center a little bit more. You got to challenge the players when the ball's at their feet, because if you give them any more space, that they're going to just play those through balls. Mm-hmm. But if you stay marked up tight to the Chargers and challenge their touches, then you might be able to win that ball and then start creating something. Those would be the words of advice, and then just not get down, have fun. This is high school soccer. For many of those girls, they're seniors, and this is their last, probably their last game of their high school career, and just enjoy it. Enjoy the fact that they made the playoffs.
Yeah, that's good advice.
There you go. But she didn't ask me, so I can't.
Maybe we should have recorded this.
Absolutely. So the Jets are up forward. Tried to get the ball through to one of their forwards, and ends up being a Charger throw-in on that one. So the Jets did come out with an attack. Try to stay on top of that ball, play it through to one of their forwards. One of our Chargers just was able to stand in their way.
Yep.
And that throw that got away from the Chargers, so it'll be a Jet throw-in now.
Also, I think that midfielder that just had the ball, I can't see the number now, I can't remember it either, but I think she's the one that is able to create the plays for the Jets.
Absolutely.
And she hasn't been able to have the ball that much at her feet. Number 10 right there.
Yeah, Liz Lozano, she's a sophomore, and she really seems to be the control of that center and probably one of their better players on the field. And unfortunately, the ball doesn't go through her very much. Mm-hmm. And if you can't get one of your better players involved in the game, then you're going to have a challenge. Cameron gets a little bit of a shoulder shot there, but was able to spring back. And that'll end up being a Jet throw-in as well. So this is where I get the number 10 for the Liz Lozano involved a little bit more. Maybe have her run to the center. There's so much space in that center right now. But they're sticking themselves on the sidelines and putting themselves kind of in the corner over here. Layla Ramzada does a really good job of clearing that ball out. The Jets are going to put it back in. And then there's Rachel, I believe, or Maddie. Bailey's going to get positioned on her defender. She's got Maddie on the outside. Bailey Webb's going to take it. Looking for Morgan. Morgan, she's going to look for Bailey. There it is.
There you go.
She's on.
Here we go.
Keeper's out.
Good.
Bailey's going to chip her and put it in the back corner.
Great job. Great passing, great finish.
And you know what? That is number 107 right there for Bailey Miller. So she is tied Kat Rawls for the Heritage Hall career goal scored at 107, and has really kind of cemented herself in the lores of Heritage Hall girls soccer. She's been one of the best players to play in this program, and and will be remembered for quite some time.
That's right.
So with 37:43 left in the first half, it's 5-0 Chargers, and the Chargers are rolling.
We'll see if the Lady Jets stay on the same mindset of, and they want to get to the middle, and let's try to get one. Let's start pushing and creating games, plays.
I mean, they have to. Even, I mean, I don't know that your game plan changes that much between 4-0 and 5-0.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you got to keep things simple. You really, when things aren't working for you, you got to simplify things. And when it just comes down to complete passes, connect with people, try to bring the ball out the back under control rather than just making a 50-50 ball every time.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to put it in the air, you're giving the other team just as much a chance to get that ball as your team. If you put it 2 feet on the ground, then you've got a better chance of controlling it and doing something with it.
That's right.
So this will be a free kick. Looks like it was offsides on the Chargers. Free kick to the Jets. Lauren goes up to challenge that.
And then she gets a good touch over there. I think that was Rachel, right?
I think so.
Rachel gets a good touch, and then the defender just kicks it out.
No, what's been good is we haven't heard much from the referees. They've called good balls and been able to call the offsides. Been able to call the out balls very well, and I don't think anybody's had any issues with the referees at this point. So that you always ask for that. My opinion, the referee you don't hear about or recognize on the field is the one that does the best job.
Yeah. And it's a tough job.
Yeah, if you don't notice the ref, then he's doing well.
Yeah.
So deep throw in. Bailey's going to try to beat 2 defenders on that one. Ends up being a jet throw and come off Bailey's feet. Into Lauren. Lauren's going to put it in the center. Good job to play it back to get it out of pressure. They tried to get out of pressure. Then Lauren takes touch.
Good job, Lauren.
Now it's just about almost off to the races once again, but the Jets were able to catch up, and bad touch by the Chargers put it out of bounds. Does look like they're trying to work through the middle a little bit better. The Jets are.
Yeah. Maybe use the number 10, Liz Lozano there.
Try to get her involved and not be on their back heels so much.
Mm-hmm.
Thrown by Lauren. She's got Bailey on the left side, and Bailey had three attackers ready to go off the races there. That one's going to get away. Sweeper's going to try to get around this ball. Lucky not that she didn't put it right back into to Gabby, because Gabby was right there to put it right to challenge the ball. Yeah, they're trying to involve that number 10 again. Morgan's going to look through the through ball. Oh, but you never know, because this water's going to slow this ball down as they put those far balls in. Morgan's got some space on this outside. She's going to put it one touch. Oh, this is trouble.
Oh.
Jets have to clear it out, but Cameron does a great job bringing that ball down and giving herself an opportunity.
That's right. She's a little too far, but it was a great cross by Morgan and great positioning and good touch overall by Cameron there.
So that'll end up being a corner kick for the Chargers. Looks like Bailey Miller's going to take the kick itself. Or that's Morgan Meacham, sorry. Morgan Meacham's going to take it. Bailey Miller's waiting on the back post. Lauren Smitherman's on the very far back post. Morgan puts it across, spits through, and cleared out by the Jets, but not far enough. Bailey Miller's there. She's going to cut the ball back. Now she's looking for space. Great through ball to Bailey Miller. Bailey Miller's got some space. Put it to back post, and she does a great job. And that does it, folks. Bailey Miller is now the career goal scoring leader for the Heritage Hall Girls program. 108 career goals and just a phenomenal career for that lady.
It's a great job, great finishing. It's just outstanding what she's done for the program at Heritage Hall.
She has been the heart of the team pretty much since she was a freshman. Was able to put the team into playoff contention every year just on her skill alone. And then when she got tools around her, can help her out like Morgan Meacham, like Layla Ramanzada and Bailey Webb, man, she is a force to be reckoned with. So 32 minutes left in the game, and it's 6-0 Chargers over the Western Heights Jets, and the Chargers are just taking it to them. There's Layla down the sidelines. Wanted to try to make that run, but ball got away from her.
She likes playing on the outside there, beating her player, and then you send it in.
Yeah, that usually is her first look. Her first touch is to that outside. She's going to get that ball, and the first thing you expect her to do is try to make a run. That one comes off Bailey Webb's leg. So it'll be a jet throw on this end. And we'll try it one more time. A little bit of a ricochet header there. There's a cross. A little bit of a challenge for Rachel Moore to collect that ball, but she does a good job of getting her foot on it and clearing out of danger, give her team a chance to get back and organize.
That's right. And now we have all of our players sitting back in the box there, trying to make something happen with the midfielders down in the defense.
Yeah, that'll be a not an often occurrence in this game so far, but we'll see if the Jets can mount anything to take advantage of it. It looks like that they were unable to. So Chargers will have a sub come in. Looks like Bailey Miller's going to come out. Kat Eggert's going to go on. And Bailey getting a round of applause and a big hug from her coach. Standing O by the fans in the crowd. So very distinguished career by Bailey Miller. And folks, it's not over quite yet. The Chargers have at least one more game, probably a few more to go through before Bailey Miller has anything to say about being done.
Yeah, that's right. I think she'll still fight for the team and try to get as far as we can in the playoffs.
3 more games if they can make it to the finals. 3 more games to play, and three more games to make an impact on this program, and quite an impact. Further they can go, the better the program benefits, because I don't know that the girls have gone to the finals in any of their careers. I know that they've gone pretty deep into the playoffs, but I don't know if they've gotten into the finals.
Yeah, in all the years I've been at Heritage Hall, I don't think they have never gotten that deep. Maybe first or second round, but.
Mm-hmm. So Western Heights is going to look to see if they can do something. Deep crossing ball. Sails to the back post. And looked like that's just going to sail out for a goal kick. So 29:33 left on the clock in the game itself. 6-0 Chargers. You're watching Charger Vision. I'm Brian Gordon along with my co-host Rod Rivas. And we're watching a fun game.
It is a fun game.
You know, there's a lot of goals. Just happen to be all for one team.
Sometimes that happens.
It does tend to happen every now and then, especially with this Charger girls team. You know, Layla's got to do something with that. There's Granny's going to try to get on that ball. Layla's going to come up and clean up for that ball. While we have a minute, and we may not have a minute, let's see what happens here real quick. Bailey Webb's going to settle on it. She's got some runners if she can get her foot on the ball. Yeah, it goes out to Madison Moore on the outside. Here comes Lauren. Lauren's going to see if she can make one of her patented long runs. Oh, great ball. Out to Bailey. Morgan Meacham. Morgan's taking a strong shot. So who's back post? Oh,
my goodness.
Almost, and Cameron Robinson almost had her goal, her second goal, if you count the one that came off her head. But wasn't able to get over that ball. But the Heritage Hall Advancement Office would like to give a huge thank you to our donors for this year's annual fund. Your gift is a cornerstone of ongoing excellence at Heritage Hall. The Advancement Office is happy to report that school has received over $386,000. It's 91% of our goal of $425,000. So for more information or to give at the annual fund, go to www.heritagehall.com/AF. And Bailey Miller or Webb's going to get back in that box and take the ball with her. Now she's going to play it back to Morgan Meacham. Morgan's going to try to one-time that ball and kind of got a mistouch on that one. Bailey Webb is going to be able to clear that one, bring that one back. And Layla's sneaking around on that outside like she does. Oh, and she wanted to play to Morgan Meacham, put the ball just outside. Folks, did you know that Chargers have already won 3 state championships this year? And they have a legitimate chance to win as many as 7 more this spring. Football, volleyball, and the boys basketball team have already brought home some hardware. Golf, track, girls tennis are already in the regional championships headed to state. Boys tennis and both soccer and baseball programs are riding the momentum of a great season this year into the playoffs. So never been better time to be a Charger athlete. And telling on one of the previous broadcasts, it just seems like there's been an incredible core of athletes that have come through here the past couple of years to give the Heritage Hall a chance to get on the limelight on some of these sports.
Yeah, and it's been amazing, and the variety, just not just one kind of athlete, one that plays just one sport, but so many athletes that can be so versatile, and then also just some athletes that play their own sports, but you know, all those athletes that are coming through, they're just making history for the school. It's just an amazing experience.
Well, absolutely, and the biggest thing is Heritage Hall is a very strong academic school. That's not an easy school to participate in or to be going to, and to be able to keep your grades up, to be able to keep pace with the curriculum here, as well as to be a state championship athlete is just incredible. Looks like Bailey Miller came back in. She's looking to add to it, and she might just do it there. Keeper mishandled that ball and was going to trickle in that back post.
Good recovery by her.
She did recover. It's like a deep kick. Chargers going to kind of try to get control of that one. It's like Gabby Bowen had come into the game. I think I had missed seeing that. It's another opportunity for Bailey. Bailey's going to look for that back. No, she's going to cross it. She's got somebody on the backside. What a beautiful cross.
Nice.
That was Kat Eckert finishing on that one. That was just beautiful. You kind of felt like that Bailey was going to try to get that extra goal, and now she's out there to make everybody else better.
That's right, and I think that all the players there were making great runs for another goal for the Chargers there.
Absolutely. So 25 minutes left in the game itself. 7-0 Chargers over the Western Heights Jets. First round of the 5A soccer playoffs. And the Chargers are all over the Jets at this point. And if nothing else, this has got to send a big message to the rest of the 5A conference that the Chargers are somebody they're going to have to take seriously this year.
Yeah, that's right. We have skill everywhere in the middle, forwards, defensive, and also goalkeepers.
Yeah, absolutely. They are strong in just about every position at this point, and if you double on one player, another player is going to beat you. If you double on that player, then another player is going to beat you. You just don't have enough defenders on the field to stop everybody. And this is a challenge. Deep throw. Good job by Jamie to stay under that ball. And sometimes it can be tricky, especially when you're standing on your back line and you're thinking, is it going to hit the crossbar or not? She was calm, just jumped up, collected it, and took it out of danger.
I think that's Abby Winchester.
Is it Abby? Did they sub
so.
Abby
they
in?
subbed it out. I think.
Jamie is on the
Jamie's
bench.
out there.
All right, well, then I'll give the credit to Abby.
There you go.
And Jamie gets a little bit of credit until I know better. I'm just here to spread the credit to everybody. Whoever wants it.
We want to recognize everybody, right?
Yeah, exactly. So it looks like a jet throw in here. Get into play. Layla defending on that backside. Granny DeLisi does a good job of just collecting it out. Here's Kat. Morgan Meacham's looking. Bailey's on if she can get to it. That's a high flying ball. Kat's zeroed on the ball. Keeper's coming out. Can she chip her? Oh, and it just goes wide.
It's a great run by Kat. A nice idea there to chip the keeper, and the keeper did a good job also by pressuring that.
Came out and challenged early, tried to get big on the ball, and forced her to go high and wide. So it looks like Morgan Meacham's going to come off. Cameron Robinson's going to go in. It looks like they're going to drop Kat Eckert in the back for or in the midfield for Morgan Meacham and play Cameron back up top with Bailey. So the Chargers are more than likely going to pass this first round of the Heritage or of the 5A playoffs. We'll have to look and see who their potential.
I know Piedmont is. If they win, they could be a potential.
Piedmont be one of the two teams they could play. That would be an interesting game to watch as well. So this will be a free kick to Lawrence Smitherman.
She's gonna look to pass it in the middle there, and
she's got Bailey breaking.
Defender just right in the right spot there to take the ball away from her. Still gonna be a Charger throw in, and Bailey's got it on their left side.
A little too much space. Oh, that's trouble.
Oh my goodness!
Wow, that was trouble. Just
luck.
like that, Bailey Miller adds to her career total and puts the Chargers on the board once again for an 8-0 lead. Just phenomenal.
Great shot right over the keeper. Good look. I mean,
and from distance. I mean, she's not didn't dribble in, didn't have to go in and challenge the keeper. She was a good, 25, 30 yards out and curve that top corner, far post. That's nuts. So if the Chargers win, they're going to face either El Reno or Piedmont. I think you can kind of bet on the Chargers winning this game. There's very few teams that can come back from an 8-0 deficit against a better team. And looks like Bailey's going to come, see if she can add to it. And just that simple. Adds to her career total. And the Chargers may just try to put this one away early.
That's right. That's 110th goal, right?
That would be, that would be have to be her 110th. So she is adding to the totals and just phenomenal career for her.
What a finishing skill there that she's got. Right-footed, left-footed, from outside, one-on-one, everything.
Absolutely. So 21 minutes left in the game, 9-0 Chargers, and the Chargers are going to try to probably put this one to bed early. If nothing else, try to send a big message to everybody else. It's like we had a couple of subs in. Looks like Lily Hansen came in on that far side. Looks like Emery Run came in on the defense. That may be, and then 21, that would be
It's Sadie Saunders.
Sadie Saunders is in here in midfield. So good job by the Chargers, getting some fresh legs in there, subbing out. Morgan Meacham's going to come back in. I think Morgan Bailey are going to try to do the boys a favor and try to get their game started a little bit earlier. And Western Heights is going to try to see if they can at least just save some face and get on the board. Good battle by Gabby in the center.
And she's going to develop into a good player.
Absolutely confident on the ball.
That's right. I see a future Bailey Webb coming up there.
There you go.
imagine them two in the middle. They both are good fighters in the middle. Fight for the ball, control the ball. I think that Bailey has developed a little more of a passing skill. But if Gabby keeps developing like that, you're gonna have two of those. That's gonna be trouble for the teams.
They're not afraid to mix it up there in the center, and that's something you really want in your midfielder, because you can stymie some attacks right as they begin. Good job of stepping up by Rachel Moore on that one. She came a long way to stop that one.
Yeah, great read. I think Gabby didn't like the ref very much. Wrong call there.
And put the ball into the back of his head. Try to put that ball out of bounds. Oh, that ends up being a Charger throw, and so it worked out in Chargers' favor.
That's right.
19 minutes left in the game. 9-0 Chargers over the Western Heights Jets in the first round of the 5A soccer playoffs. And Chargers are rolling. Bailey Miller had a phenomenal game. I think she's 3 or 4 goals. And
I think does she have 5?
she was at, what was she? She was
She was at 105.
105, and she's at 109 now.
Oh, so it is 4.
4 goals. And she's just kept rolling. It's like a Western Height player tweaked an ankle or something there. She's going to stay on the field and battle it out. Morgan Meacham's going to take the corner kick.
Let's see what we can do here.
She's got Cameron on the back post if she wants. She got Lauren on the way back corner. That's going to sneak back to, was almost going to sneak back to Lauren Smitherman on the backside. That'll end up being a Western Heights kick. And Chargers are just looking for that last goal. So playing Oreno or Piedmont, Chargers are going to have to kind of regroup and reorganize the attack. But I wouldn't change a whole lot because this seems to be working.
Yeah, it does. I think that if we just come out and control the pace of the game, control the ball in the middle, be organized and stay concentrated in defense, I think that we can just keep playing our game, control the pace, get us some through balls and play from the outside into the middle. I think that that's our game with Lauren in the back left, with Layla on the back right, or wherever they switch first and second half. I think that we can do great things on pushing on the sides, and Morgan Meacham and Bailey Webb playing in the middle there just gives us a lot of opportunities for through balls.
Absolutely. Here's a cross that didn't get quite out of the box as the Jets would want. Bailey's going to take it again. She's got Emery on the outside. There's Sadie. Sadie's going to turn. Try to beat her player. She's got 2 defenders on her. Does good job of getting the ball off of the Jet defender to get a throw in on that one. But yeah, as you're saying, stick to our game plan until somebody can prove that they can stop Bailey Miller. Just keep letting her do what she does.
Yeah.
Seems to be working so far.
Yeah, and as you were saying, Bailey Miller is not the only goal scorer that we have. We have Morgan. We have Bailey Webb as well. That can come in and
Cameron
finish well.
Robinson's
Cameron
done a good
Robinson,
job.
yeah.
So we've got a lot of weapons, and if we can, if somebody can decide to stop Bailey Miller, then they're going to have to learn to stop everybody else who's coming along the way too, because we're just going to keep rolling at them. So it looks like the Jets are making some changes on the field, see if they can spark an offensive run to get a goal on the board. Bailey is able to chase down that free kick. She's looking for Lauren on that outside. Lauren's got a lot of space out there and the speed to cover it. Left-footed shot, got under it a little too much. That'll be a goal kick for the Chargers. 15:35 left in the game. Chargers, kind of a foregone conclusion that they're going to move on to the next round. And something that just kind of needs to be said that's impressive about this Charger girls team is they, as a team, as a program, are playing up a division because of OSSAA rules. The Chargers are playing in 5A. We are actually a 4A level soccer team or program in the state of Oklahoma, but because of of a rule that OSSAA has. We have to play up a program against bigger schools, and we're having this kind of success against these bigger schools. It says a lot about these girls, says a lot about the coach, and says a lot about the program itself.
That's right.
Good turn by Morgan Meacham. She's got Bailey on that back corner. Bailey snuck in behind her defender, but the Jets do a good job of stopping that one. Now ball's come deep. Rennie DeLisi's gonna just play that one out.
Yeah,
play it safe.
safe.
All right, so 14 minutes left, counting down. Kind of at this point, just waiting for that 10th goal to roll around. Western Heights going to try to take the game the whole way, but I think Chargers wouldn't mind finishing this one early.
That's right.
I think the rain has actually started to let up a little bit here.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's raining anymore, actually.
So that's a good omen for the evening. Hopefully it'll stay clear for the boys' team play in a little bit. Haven't looked at radar, but the great thing about this evening, or I guess one of the good things about this evening, is that hadn't been thunderstorms, hadn't been dangerous storms, just a steady rain. Oh, and looks like the Jets were caught off sides on that one. That was, thank goodness, because they were getting in deep,
That's right.
one-on-one with our defense.
It's a good ball by whoever played it. It may have been Liz Lozano that played it on the outside, and they were looking to cross it in.
Maybe so.
Gonna take the free kick back to our offensive side.
Try to get it in. There's a deep ball. Cameron's got two defenders to try to beat. Defender's just going to play that one out. Keep it simple. Doesn't really have much choice. She had somebody waiting on her. Well, if you look at the radar, we're in a pocket.
Oh.
So the rain's going to come again here in a little bit, folks. So we'll take whatever break we can get. But looks like we're in a hole in the storm right now. Morgan's got the outside. She's going to put it low. She's got Cameron on that back post. Lauren Smitherman was trying to get on that back post to get to it and put it back in the middle and got kicked out. So that'll be a corner kick. Morgan Meacham's going to take this ball and try to put it in. Chargers have committed 6 players in the box and try to put the game away. Morgan puts it in. That one's dipping well. Jets try to play it out, get it outside of the box. Sadie had the ball, trying to get a shot off. Morgan's on this outside. She's going to put it back in. And that one was just sailing a little bit to the keeper. Keeper didn't have much of a worry other than just holding on to it.
Not at all. It looks like it's going to be another throw-in for the Jets.
The Jets get their throw in.
As they're substituting another player.
Quick throw in. Yeah, there's a bit of a break on the defensive side.
Not much of a scary moment for Rachel Moore.
Nope. She's got those long legs and the speed to get out there and just play it out.
She does.
She had Rennie DeLisi right there with her to help her out. And throw in by the Jets. Now they're going to see if they can cross it in. Curls in. Good job by Abby to just hold on to that ball. She had a Jet breathing down her neck. Was able to hold it securely and not let anything happen with it.
It's a good kick by Abby there. And great flick by Gabby.
And Abby's just a sophomore, so she's going to be a great asset to this program in the future.
That's right.
It's nice to have a sophomore goalkeeper that can play a whole half a game and play it competently.
Yeah. And she's gaining experience. Her junior and senior year are going to be very good for her.
Absolutely. So Rennie DeLisi drew a foul on that one, but that earned a Charger free kick. And we've got 10 minutes left in this game. Chargers up 9-0. Chargers really just took it to them. And this may put it out of range if keeper does a good, and it goes in.
Yep.
And that'll do it, folks. 10-0 Chargers over the Western Heights Jets, round 1 of the OSA 5A program playoffs. And the Chargers roll. So Bailey Miller gets her 5th goal of the game,
With
110th goal of her career, and is firmly put herself in the record books for Heritage Hall girls soccer. So we will break to a commercial and then wrap up.
It's been a long time coming, but it's finally here. Right now. A new dawn for Oklahoma City professional sports. A new tradition on a proud sports landscape. Professional soccer has arrived. Are you ready?
Head on down to the Charger Court to buy your latest in-school apparel. Range from t-shirts to sweatpants and even those nifty bleacher seats. You'll always find the perfect Charger gear. Not only will you show off your Charger pride, but you'll be helping improve the school in many ways, such as classroom and activity funding. Come Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10 to 2. Tuesday and Thursday, 10 to 4. And don't come Saturday and Sunday, because we won't be there.
We don't just certify our pre-owned vehicles. We inspect, analyze, and recondition each one until it's nothing short of a genuine certified pre-owned Mercedes-Benz for the next new owner. Available only at your authorized Mercedes-Benz dealer. Visit today for exceptional offers.
And welcome back to Heritage Hall Charger Vision. You are watching Heritage Hall Chargers girls soccer. And I'm Brian Gordon along with Rod Rivas. And you just saw the Heritage Hall Chargers beat the Western Heights Jets 10-0. Mainly due to great offense by the forwards and the midfield for the Chargers. Good defense by the Charger back line. And you got to point out Bailey Miller. She scored 6 goals in the game itself, passed the career-leading goal scorer Kat Eckert by 3. So did an amazing job. 111 goals in her career and still counting. So
Still counting.
A great performance by the Chargers, great outing, and just got to be happy with how they're playing and the level that they're playing with right now as they enter the playoffs.
That's right. They're a very cohesive team. They know how to play together. They can come out of the back, create something in the middle, and then just send it through to the forwards. Let it be a through ball in the middle, maybe coming out on the outside. I think that the Chargers are doing a great job on playing very well together and creating some solid opportunities.
Absolutely. So Chargers will move on to the next round of the 5A playoffs. They're going to take on either the El Reno Indians or the Piedmont Wildcats. Mm-hmm. Whichever should be playing right now. Their results should be coming in shortly. So they will be playing here at Heritage Hall. Heritage Hall will have home field advantage for the time, and we're excited to see them next week or on Friday. Friday is the day of the game. So should be a great game for the Chargers and a good game for the fans to watch some quality soccer. And hopefully the weather will hold out for that one as well.
Yeah.
So we are getting ready for the boys varsity soccer first round playoff game between the Heritage Hall Chargers and the Lawton MacArthur Highlanders, and should be a good game on its own. So make sure to watch that one as well. You'll want to restart your viewer to get the program coming. In about 6 minutes, we're going to get started. So be looking for that. Otherwise, thank you everybody for watching. Thank you tremendously for the to the Charger Vision people out here, because it's been raining and they got wet.
Yep.
So
they've been working hard.
They're doing a lot of things to bring this video to you guys. So great job today, Rod. Thank you again
Thank you, Brian. Appreciate it.
for helping out here, and we'll see everybody on the pitch.